You see, it was supposed to be slow, man. It's not slow. It's trending normally already. Yeah. Okay. YouTube is on. Please don't sing. This is last week straight, Annie. Sick man, can you imagine you held it over the weekend? Continue flying higher. Good. But it's the 4 hour, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. Mm. Oh, okay. Oh, so you should have put somewhere here. Yeah, like you said. Put here below the latest pullback. Mm. Okay. Well, you've still been winning, so it's fine. You've been winning and your RR is damn sick. So you confirm at least like 50 R already, I think, for this week. Because minimally your trades are like what? 10 R and above. 10 is very sick. You can 10x your account on one trade. And you didn't even have to use the tiny time frames. That's the best part. You get the fake out. Or you stack. Oh, I haven't reached that point yet. Like what I was discussing with Ogi just now, right? Because he was asking me like whether this area here is good for another stack because he entered from the bottom here like me. Wow, look at this disgusting candle. What's happening? Yeah, so yeah, compared. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not the best at stacking my positions because every time I stack, right? Because I go in my this week I'm half risk, so I go in the full size on the first trade already. So I'm okay to scale out or not scale out but just throw the stop loss up, but I'm still not very used to stacking the position because when I stack the position I feel like the risk is a lot. Yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable. Mm. 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 Yeah. 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 Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But every time, like, I just journal up my trade just now because I missed this push up, right? So this push here, previously I was in from all the way here, right? When this thing pulled back, it's like on one side of my brain, I know I shouldn't cut it because it's the pullback. And it was only at the 38 just now. But I still cut it. I think because I was staring at the chart. I should have just meditated at that time. And not after that. Yeah, because I was expecting it to come into these two areas here. Then I buy. So it's like I already planned everything. Then my body cut. So weird, right? Holy, look at this. There's your lower high. I failed to break the previous highs also. Yeah. Let me check if there was news. I think just now when it flew, this guy was saying that most of the people will be going back to work. So I think it was positive for the pound. But I don't know who this person is. This news saying that they're going to be fully back into the office, and this guy, the business, I don't know who these people are, but apparently it came out at the same time when GJ flew, so I think it's positive sentiment for the pound. You cut already or you still in? Hmm? This one, right? As in, you, yeah, so you closed the whole thing at BE? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. See, that's the thing. You either take everything or you take nothing. That, yeah, it's a yeah. But the thing now is, it looks like the bullish momentum is stronger. But as you approach these levels here, right, on the higher time frame, the 4-hour, these are rejection areas multiple times. That's why as I trade into this area, I'm a bit worried. Yeah, yesterday. And it's rejecting. No, you must say good morning first, repeat. Yeah, that was my first TP area. Above that, bonus. To where? Oh, that's really deep. Well, I still think this is going up. Yeah, I know, right? This is a very weird move. Yeah, the push was, I don't even know who this person is. Like, it looked reactive, the push. And then, whoop, next candle flip. But it failed to break the previous bullish candle low, even though it doesn't have a low. So that makes me think it could still have the potential to go up. But then again, we still have time. Yeah. Plus this area here, I'm gonna put a like a box. This whole area here, right? I keep noticing that price has a problem here. Like at 400. 151, 400. Because earlier on, price rejected. Then when it came back up here, it kept poking into this area when I was going up. Poke, 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 then it stopped there for a while. So it's like previous multiple taps to this area. So I will watch out for this. I'm long biased today. But I am aware that 151, 800 it is a higher time frame. The daily time frame is a strong fib area. So those that use fibs pull from the top to the bottom of this entire swing. This is 78. It has rejected multiple times on the 4 hour. So right now I'm still bullish. I think this will break. But right now price needs to retrace deeper to break it because it's a strong zone. But this was, even if I took it right, my TP would be 750. You would have grazed it and then drop all the way down. That's the worst feeling. Yeah. Where was your TP? Oh, you mean this one here? Oh, okay, okay. For me, I was looking at the 1 hour. This whole area, right? When this thing rejected, the next candle closed bullish, right? As in, it was forming bullish already at that time. It hadn't closed yet, but when the 1 hour closed, I was aiming for this. Yeah. Because when I took the longs earlier, this, once price broke this resistance on the 1 hour for me, right? It was more confirmation that price was going to hit these highs. And it technically did. It's just not pinpoint accuracy, but it did. Then now, yeah, I took in Asia, but I cut it here, which was very dumb. Now I was standing NDS now. I cut here on the pullback. Even though I knew it was a pullback, I cut it. I don't know. I think I was staring at the charts for a bit too long. Then when it broke my support, right, I was like, okay, never mind. If it pulls back, I'll re-enter on the retracement around the 50 to 60. And then I went to meditate and I missed. Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, but it's fine. Market open. Oh, that's why I was wondering what's this thing? Oh. No, after the market opens, right? At that timing, right? Yeah. The thing I learned is if I take a trade in Asia, right? Because I always look at the first 4 hour close. And I will do my analysis before then to determine my direction for the day. So when I took my entry in Asia, I should just set everything and then just close the chart. I always do this every time I enter in Asia because I have a lot of time, so I keep staring. Like I was doing other things, but I kept staring again. Yeah. Yeah. No. It's a snail, but it's not wiki. Yeah, correct. It's just that the slowness will, if you stare at it, it will mess with your head. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Yeah, so if I take an Asian trade, I'm just gonna close my charts already. Literally. But if this was the 1 hour, the 1 hour just, the next 1 hour can just flip bullish. This is going to be an interesting day. What time frame do I use for impulse entries? I don't take impulse entries because I don't like to buy at a high. I wait for confirmations. Impulse entries have no confirmations for me. What? Take profit at 109,858. No stops to break even. Okay. Dre, you entered on the monthly, I think, without any lower time frame confirmations. It broke, then you just entered, right? I don't really have any comments on this one because it's a bit too vague. Hey, you never go visiting? Oh. Not later, everybody very excited. Yeah, man, I wanted to ask, if let's say this is your entry, right? Then how about this candle? Wouldn't that be an issue? Because it's the opposite direction. I mean, rejection to the opposite direction. It has multiple Ws on all time frames down to the 30-minute. Then why not enter on the lower time frame with confirmations instead of taking on the monthly? The monthly has very little info for you. Like if you look at this, right, all I know from this is yes, it broke the trend line. Yes, the candle is above. But it's not a lot of information for me to execute a trade, honestly. It's just a breakout. Oh, okay. Tighten your stops. Makes sense. It is bullish anyway. You just got to manage your risk. Here, Mia, do a screenshot. These numbers can be changed, yeah, so can the colors. So just play around with it, the fibs won't bite you. Change the numbers as you see fit. To look for dips to buy. Oh yeah, because you trade on the 1 hour and above, right, Iron Man? One hour. Yeah, I saw the higher time frame also. It's still bullish. But as we approach, so I've got quite a bit of higher time frame resistance in the way. This area on the weekly 153 will be an area that I'd like to TP if I can take a trade this high. I want to see if GJ can hold this. So I have this level here. It was previous resistance on the 1 hour, same thing. Previous resistance then became support after that. So if price faked out here and then pushed off this level, so I think if price can make another higher low here, you should reach 800. So I'm not really rushing a trade. I need to wait for a strong support to form first on the 15 on this break and retest. I use Pepperstone's Razor account. Cause Preta, I didn't put it there. The rest of the stuff I put there. $156. Commissions is $7 per lot. 7 US. It's on their website. Together with the spreads. The monthly looks like it's closing above the most recent monthly resistance also. If it pulls back to this area on the last few days, that will be very disgusting. 150, 400. Yeah, Ali, the last time you caught a level, the level broke and people's stop losses got hit. So you might want to share a chart. Yeah, maybe it pushed too much in Asia already. Now it's resting. You were on my end? Yeah, there's the, you know the freaking bird that y'all used to hear last time, right? It comes at 6 AM my time now. Every morning I wake up at 6 o'clock. Cause the stupid bird is like, weh, weh. Fuck. DST bird. Isn't Saving Private Ryan really gory? Need to go toilet. Hang on. Yeah, it's gory, but it's quite good though. Like the plot. I thought the entire... you know, small house. What to do? I use a potty. Flight attendant is the one with the girl in the Big Bang Theory, right? If I didn't remember wrongly, yeah. Disgusting. Dre, I think it's better if you send your analysis first and then I'll tell you whether to cut it. Because the way I enter and the way you enter is completely different. Plus, I cannot tell you to cut a trade or not. What if I tell you to cut it and it flies to your TP? And again, the dollar profit does not matter. It means nothing. You gotta tell me how you entered. I don't really care about how much profits you're making. If the entry is wrong, it's wrong. But it's true. You can make $1. It's still profits. This thing is going up. Look at GG. 0 fucks. I'm waiting for the close. If I wanted to enter now, I should have entered on the 1 hour flipping, bruh. But this receipt was a bit off. Got 1.5. Don't worry, Dre. If you send a chart, doesn't mean that people will take the trade. You send the chart for feedback, not for people to take the trade. Oh shit, it's raining. Oh shit. What happened, Rico? I think you entered when it was pulling back, right? Rico. Both entries. No, the second entry at least. Structure was here though on the second entry. This is the resistance if you want to use the structure. If you use the candle wicks, it's not proper structure, it will tap. Especially since the time you entered was, I think this is what, 2 PM Frankfurt open. Yeah, 1:30 was near Frankfurt open. I don't think celiac disease has a cure, but again, I'm not a doctor. Whereas I haven't really watched his streams very in depth. Just didn't really have time. I just glanced through it only. The guy that we saw that day, Trader Journey, the one that trades divergence. Woo, look at GG, monster! Yeah, I wanted it to pull back, but I didn't. Then continue higher. This baby wick didn't make me very comfortable. But the way I see this candle is this big bullish one, the next one came down, failed to break this low, even though there wasn't a wick. Okay, the next one came down, tried to break, but got rejected. Then after that, this next candle closed bullish, confirming that the buyers are still in power. So I think if this thing didn't really make a low, right, my worry is it will only reach here. And if it only reaches here, pull back again, then I won't have my RR already. So I didn't take this trade. The same, this 1 hour candle, right? Right, man, I got it. This 1 hour candle, right? Rejecting. Yeah, Alexi, I can see it breaking the resistance also, but I don't know. I don't want to take this trade than be fearful as I'm in the trade. Because this wick is so long, the chances of it failing very high. It's gonna fail, and then if it can break after that, then this could continue higher. You close your trades very early with less profit because of fear. Did you enter too large? That's why you are scared? Or were you staring at the charts? Because just now I closed my trade also, but I know why I closed it, because I was staring at the charts. So when this thing pulled back, I knew it was a pullback, but I still closed the trade because I was staring at it. So if you stare at it and then you see bearish, 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 and then all breaking structure, it's only natural that you'll close the trade, because humans don't like pain. So if you already made the correct analysis, just trust it, close the chart, and then go and do something else. Go away from the chart. That's the only suggestion I can tell you. And I think if you entered the trade early, right, understand also what timing you entered the trade, because if you look at the session timings, so ignore the time because this is based on my time zone, right? But if you trade any time within this block here, expect, no, not this block, sorry, this whole area here. So it's this line that I'm drawing, 3 o'clock, this one, this is Frankfurt open, right? So anytime between this whole area here is going to be slow like a snail. But if you get the direction correct, just let it slowly move your way and don't watch the charts, because this is Asia. Asia is snail. So once you kick in into the Frankfurt open, which is around this area here, shit, it's like the worst line here, this area here at the open, volume will start kicking in, and then your trade should continue in the direction. So you got to understand the session timings also, and the volume that comes with it. Andy, remember Los LeBlanc? Oh no, Andy's not there. Shit you Andy, I didn't. Fuck your DP is frightening. This one. This bullish after this engulfing. Yeah. Stop loss. This pullback. Stupid. Wow. Yeah. I entered and closed on the pullback. Genius. Should not stare at the chart. Bro, the profit so sad. Like 0.5% only. Trying to see how I can take an entry, but I'm coming into a lot of resistance on the higher time frame on the left. It's a bit dangerous here. Here you had a support. Let's say here is clean candles and movement to downside. Do I consider this level as resistance or no, since last movement didn't respect? I would consider it minor. It depends on how the candles close through this zone. If it's a giant candle that closed through it, right, price will respect it again to continue. But if it's very choppy small candles going through it, right, then this zone is weak, and then it will most probably not retest. So it depends on the candles. How do I decide levels? On what? GU? When it is flagging down. Oh, you mean like this? If it's just coming down like this, then there's no level. It's just a pullback. You gotta use, I usually use like the higher time frame levels. Daily, weekly, 1 hour. 1 hour is sometimes is quite weak to me. David, you wanna show me where's the flag that you're talking about? This whole level here. So okay, Ram, just now you asked the question, right? This is GU, same thing. So you see, this is the daily time frame. Then I have this support here, the candle that broke through, big strong candle, price came back, retested. If you go back and chart mark your zones up on your charts, right, you'll see that whenever price breaks a zone like this, it usually comes back for the retest, because it needs a lot of volume to break the zone, which means to me the zone is strong. If it's this flag, then there's a zone here, resistance, multiple touches to an area or where price stopped, there's a zone for me, and then this area. That's about it. If you can't see, just put up the line chart. Notice where the area is stopping. So these are the closes. Then just, you can plot it like this first if you can't see. Plot it like this first, then clean up by using the candles. So if you see price going through it, I usually will just adjust. So this looks like the area that is going to reject. Yeah, after a while, just, I think the main criteria is multiple touches to an area, then that zone is valid. So if you find yourself with like many lines on the chart, right, just go up the time frame. It could be that you drew up the zone on the lower time frame, that's why you have many minor levels. So in this case here, this area, see how the wicks are all stopping at this area? This could also be an area of rejection, which is why this candle now is struggling to break through. So you can put up this level here. There's also a level of support at the bottom. So I wouldn't draw it like this, because you see the body's just breaking through. So I'll shift it down, just capture the ends of the wicks here, something like that. Yeah, go up the higher time frame. Fewer zones, fewer candles to look at also. That looks like Blood Street Max in literal translation. Oh, damn, I can speak Dutch now. What is the play in this situation? I cannot. Yeah, I will still wait for the break and retest on the 15th. I cannot enter here. Because right now on the 15-minute, this area here, this was the retest already. So if you missed it, if you thought this was a trade, this area will be where you have your first targets, right? And potentially this area. So if you miss this, you gotta just wait for it to form, unless you want to take another trade on like the other time frames. But I don't see anything on the rest of the time frames. Just wait for the next session, I think, because price is neither here nor there now. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm looking for buy also, but I cannot enter here. No, David, don't chase big candles. It's the worst. Look at this nonsense. I think if you've seen the candles enough, right, you'll know when. After a while, it's just you know when not to chase a trade. It's like for me, this candle when it failed to, on GJ particularly, what I've noticed, when it fails to make a low, right, it doesn't have enough juice to go flying to the high. So I think right now it's just going to chop around this area. No need to chase. GJ will give you a lot of entries. Oh shit. David, I can't see. The chart is halved. You wanna send it again? I think you might need to make full screen first. How do I determine if price has reached its lowest point on a retracement? I use my Fibs. It's not a guarantee, but it's an indication. So usually I identify my Fibs on a big impulsive move. So like this whole area, right? This thing is one direction, correct? So there were barely any pullbacks in between. So you can draw a Fib from here, right, from this low on the 15-minute to the high where price stopped, or rather where the swing stopped. So if you notice, for me personally, 38, I disregard it. I don't even take trades off this level. 50, 61, and 78 is where I start getting interested. So if price breaks below this area, right, my short-term trend has changed and price could continue going down. So this is, you could say, the quote-unquote lowest price for this swing. But if you're getting stopped, it could be also because your stop loss is too tight. Because this area, if you put the stop loss not below structure, you'll get stopped out. If you just put it below wicks, then it's not really a structure. $151,980 is on the top. There's nothing, Ali. Like, what do you want us to see? If you just shout the number, we don't know what to see. Because like you said, we see different things, right? I have a daily resistance there, if that's what you're looking at. Yeah. Tell me the price, no use. You gotta tell me what's at the price. It's like I can tell you 152 is a daily resistance. What's 980? What determines when the entry point is for it? Joseph, how do you take your entries? So you need to have a certain criteria before you take the entry. For me, my criteria for entry, right? First thing, if let's say I'm taking it on minor levels like you, 15 minutes is minor, right? So if this resistance breaks, I have my first criteria. I wait for the retest. And retest to where? That's my next question. I will start measuring this swing up. I'll do this. I'll just pull the fib. So I know, okay, if price enters into this area, I'll be interested. This area, I'll be interested. This one, I'll be interested also. Because this area here, 50 is this previous resistance, right? 61 is a bit messy, but the 61 sometimes holds as well. So if we look at this area, GJ rejected the 78 and then closed above the 61. So this is an entry criteria for me. Then finally, I always wait for this next candle to make a lower wick. This one didn't, so I just don't enter. So you gotta have your own criteria. I use the zones plus the candlestick formations. If this candle didn't engulf, right, it was a tiny blue candle like this, like this, barely even breaking the wick, I would not take the trade. So you gotta have your criteria. I think you're entering on very weak candles, that's why you got stopped. So if you took the entry here, that's why you got stopped on this support. I think this is where you took it. This support is weak. This candle didn't even break the bearish candle. Broke the high, did not close the high above the high. So this candle is a disaster candle, always hit stop loss more often than not. I think it's called an inside bar or whatever. Yeah, this, I think, notice the candles. The body needs to be bigger than the previous one to show that the momentum has shifted. So if you notice the difference between what I would have considered an entry, this one, no, right? This one, yes. Look at the body of this. It's bigger than this one. So this could be a potential entry if this next candle did a pullback for me. Same thing, my entry during Asia, look at the candle also. So this one, I didn't touch this, even though it was the same timing. It's the same trashy inside bar candle. See? Look at what happened next. Came back down. I wait for the bullish engulfing. Then I enter. This is strong. I think 10 pips is a arbitrary number. 10 pips sometimes might be in the midst of structure though, so you can't really use it as a concrete stop loss. That's my 2 cents. Which is why 10 pips as a TP is also not concrete. It's just a number. This is UCAT. David, if you pull a fib from here, this looks like 78. From here, this is the day, this is the 4 hour, right? From here, this entire swing down to the bottom, this looks like 78 stopping, I think. But at least you're waiting for the retest before you go long, because if it fakes out from the 200 EMA, then it will come down again. Because this looks bearish to me on UCAT. This is just, sorry, this entire area, pull back. You saw 2 bullish candles and you assume it was the end of the retracement. Oh no, these 2 bullish, right? This bullish candle, okay, after you entered, I think you're talking about these 2. This candle failed to break even this high. This thing is going to continue down. So since you're trading on the lower time frame, you can watch the structure there. If price wants to make a new low, a higher low, because this was the original low, right? On this swing, if it made a new higher low, it must break a higher high before the trend will continue. Because price does this, right? It breaks higher low, this higher high breaks this one, then the trend is confirmed. This is when I look for my retest here. You felt bearish, but you let other traders get in. Yeah, just ignore the noise. Trade what you see. Everybody sees different things. Just trade what you see. I feel like sometimes you have stop loss really small to try and hit smaller targets, but it always seems to bite you in the ass. Yeah, if you squeeze your stop to force a take profit, GJ will usually come and take your money. Don't squeeze your stops on GJ. See this picture here? Boom! Stop loss hit. Nah, Joseph, it's not dumb. You just need to get a bit more used to looking at the candle structures. Pay a slightly closer attention to it. So if you notice new higher low, right? Don't get excited first. Watch to see if price can break this. If it can, you will continue going up and you will have an entry. Like this candle, I think, if price wants to break this, right? This candle will close engulfing. More often than not. I think if you still have a bit of trouble finding or understanding the candles, right? Just backtest it a bit more. See it more times and then you'll know what kind of candles to take and what kind not to take really. But pay attention to the bodies. No, Angela, I'm done with my trade. I think some of them are still in the longs from just now. You're welcome, Joseph. What trade did I take here? Mine was in Asia. I took it earlier. The guys, the rest of them took a trade here during London, so a few entries. So I think they're still in. Yeah, 44x. It's quite easy to understand, right? Because most of the price action strategies, they are about the same. Not much you can change. The only thing is in the trader and how they read the edge. Damn, Andy. You look like you have a pizza in your mouth. The right side look like pizza in the mouth. Oh. You want to buy GG? I also want to buy GG again. No, I'm replying to somebody who says they want to buy GG. Where are you looking for your longs when it pulls back down, is it? Hmm? Yeah. Because this bullish candle, to me, it looks like he's losing momentum already. So I think it's gonna come back, retest around same 140, 151, 500. Probably. Retrace better. I got more space. High risk position sizing and building positions. High risk position sizing. What's that? You want to over risk just because the account is smaller? Oops. David, did you send the wrong link? Like instead of 2% on a £50 account is almost not worth to trade. Okay. Don't take this the wrong way, but if you're trading a £50 account, right, save up first. Don't trade live yet. Yeah, same thing. I also wanted to say, if you want to buy already, right, why not buy low? Why you want to buy high? That was my question also. I would rather wait for it to come down that I buy. I have so much more space to this area and this area, rather than if I wait for this to break, retest, then I'm left with like freaking small area to trade. It looks clean, so I can understand why some people would do it, because you have this clean candle. But so what? If if it breaks above this, right, then you enter, your range is going to be really, really tight. And it doesn't mean that a clean candle equals 100% fail. So the concept is always buying lower, not to buy high. I think, David, it depends on what you want to do with your small account. So I think people have the mentality that small accounts doesn't matter, and they want to flip a small account very quickly. I'm not of that notion. I would rather consistently build that small account, or so what I did last time when I first started trading, right, and my account was a bit smaller. If you're working, then this is something you can do, or if you have like pocket money or whatever, just put a bit into the. If you have savings, take 50% of that savings, just put it into your trading account. That's what I did last time when I first started working. I was trying to build my account. So I built it to X amount, then I traded live. If it's a small account, I don't feel the pinch when I lose, and that's why people will over risk and then buy account. So I don't believe in over risking. I rather my account be the trajectory be like this than like this, because if it goes like this shit is gonna happen. So I would rather not. GU, GJ moving the same. No, they are not. GU is bearish, GJ is bullish. It's not the same. GU is bearish AF. It's coming down some more. So if you look at the structure on GU, all the bearish candles are bigger than the bullish ones. Big bearish move, retested. These candles are nothing candle. Came down again, pushed back up. But look at the bearish candles after that. Look at how big they were. And then it finally broke this support here. Break, retest. This is still coming down. GJ is different. So if you look at GJ, this was the level of support on the daily. Price went up, came back down, closed even higher than this level of support. Structure is different. You are not sure about your type or style of the way you're comfortable to trade. When you're in profit, you just keep hoping for more until you break even. I think you don't have a trading plan. You don't know where you will take your profits, and you don't know where you will trail your stop loss to. For me, my trading plan is quite clear. If I enter a trade, I have XXX whatever parameters to take my entry. So I know when I can take an entry, when I cannot. And if I'm trading my stop loss, how I manage my trade, right, is when it hits 2R, 1.5 to 2R, I will take some profits, and then I'll start to trail my stop loss by structure. It's as simple as that. I will never not move my stop loss when price proves to me that it wants to continue going up. Because you gotta be paid for waiting. That's my mentality. I waited on the charts, I got this much of profits, I need to protect it. Oh, okay. I was gonna ask. Eh, but the candle wrong eh. This one. Okay, wait, let me see. Oh, I see it. Pepperstone is red. Forex.com is blue. This one is red, right? On your Pepperstone, the middle one. Yes, get to use your student loan to trade. Oh my god, don't do that. Why would you? Okay, there was someone that asked Raja before if it's right to take a loan to trade. If you use your logical mind to think, why would you use a loan to trade? Do not do that. That's just over risking. If you blow up your student loan, right, you have no more money. How are you gonna go to school? Unless school is not important to you. Yeah, don't use the loan, man. That's money that is not yours. Yeah, and using a loan will put a lot of pressure on you because it's not your money. Yeah, David, don't be greedy, yeah. Greed is the #1 killer of accounts. Don't. Honestly, if you really save up and you build good trading habits, right, you don't even need a lot of big capital to trade. If you have really good trading habits, some people, okay, look at it on the flip side. If you have really good trading habits and you have built it consistently over the months, if you want a 10k account, for example, instead of using your student loan, why not go and put it in a prop? But the condition, like I said, is you need to have good trading habits. If from the onset you started with bad trading habits, don't go for prop. Yeah. Alexi, I think the entry, right, if you took it on the 1 hour flip, because it's a 1 hour entry, will be more comfortable. But the 15-minute, no. That's the way I'm looking at this trade. If 1 hour versus 15. Because the 1 hour didn't even break the support. Then you can hold, because the 1 hour is a stronger time frame, right? You can hold it for longer. But when I measured again, the 1 hour wouldn't have given me nice RR to 750. So either way, no entry for me. Which resistance? This one? Here? This one? That was my TP. Yeah, so if I don't even have 1.5 to here, right, I won't touch the trade. March and April is like that. Especially March. Oh, plus 500 sucks, man, David. Don't use it. The spreads are ridiculous. Don't use it, man. I think so. I just use IC or like Pepperstone or whatever. Anything is better than plus 500. Please explain my Fibonacci analysis to confirm a trade. My Fibonacci analysis is, I don't use it alone. I use it with my candlestick formations before I take a trade, plus whatever okay, never mind, I'll just explain this entry and why I didn't take it. So for me, this is the latest swing, right? So if you understand Fibonacci, this is the latest impulsive move, this big candle here. Start of the move, end of the move. I want to know how far price will come down, so I waited around these areas. So the next candle, this one, has to be a strong close, and I have an extra layer of confirmation before I take my entries. I don't just enter on this close. I need the next candle to at least pull back about half of the previous candle at least, and to this previous resistance it must have 1.5 R. If not, I don't take the trade. So it's not just put a fib and enter. It's not as simple as that. So put a fib and enter, you will have 50-50 results. You will win some, lose some. Yeah, David, go on to my YouTube description, right? Under the broker section, I put up a website where you can compare the brokers. Don't use plus 500, man. It's a shitty broker. So while you're trading your demo account, just slowly save up. Then once you can hit at least $500, right? Then yes, trade small and start to build your real trading habits from there. But if the mindset is to flip a small account, I can tell you the first account will blow up, followed by the second and third. It will blow up so fast. Your $500 will be gone. Yeah, without you realizing. You'll be like, oh, $50 blew up. Okay, let me put it in again. And then by the 10th time, you'll be like, shit, that was $500. Yeah. Please explain why the next candle has to wick down 50%. It's just my criteria, because when I did my own backtesting, I've noticed that when my entry candle, right, which is this one, doesn't make a lower wick, it will reach the nearest resistance and then it will reject. Look at this. Go back test it. I've seen this too many times. That's why I didn't take the trade. So even if it flies, right, I feel nothing, because I would rather follow my rules than to force a trade. So this thing pulls down is like some kind of liquidity grab to me, because this area, if you understand supply and demand zones, right, this area is where the buyer stepped in and kept the price up. So for the next candle to want to continue up, it needs to come and dip into this area again. That's why I need that lower wick to form. It's like petrol station. This is the buyer's petrol station. BP will hit stop loss. What is my opinion on Hugo's way? Based on what I've heard, the spreads seem very high. What do I think of the Deliveroo IPO? I don't know, I don't really care for stocks. I have limited funds, man, David. I can't... Okay, you see, the thing that is really ironic about what you're telling me, right, is you want to succeed at Forex, but you also want to dip your feet into stocks. And you are also studying. You can't be if you're a jack of all trades, you'll be a master at none. You gotta choose one. Get good at it first. Yeah, focus on one thing. I think maybe Boris blocked Andy's IGDM already. Oh, no wonder he didn't reply you, bruh. Andy, I think GJ might come down also. It's like multiple rejections already. He's still closing bullish, but this first one, right, when he did this nonsense, then the second one rejected again. This third one looks like it's rejecting also. I think it might pull back for us when it reaches 800. The next one might like do some, like make a higher wick, like this area here. Make a higher wick and then come down bearish. Yeah, either it pulls back to this area, then I buy. I will not buy from this area. Looks like disaster zone. What's this running? Let's see. Oh, it's a book. Damn. Damn. Damn, Andy, I heard her say. She said she'll pay, bro. I heard her say she'll pay. Damn. Do I? Do I always wait for stop loss and TP to be hit? Or do I sometimes trail profits and cut losses before stop loss? I have a strict rule. 2R, I will take some off. Like, one, like I said, 1.5 to 2 hour, I will take some off, and then I'll trail my stop loss. I will not cut my stop loss, but I will trail it. So yeah, I think gold is looking to do some kind of pullback. So I'll wait around 1702 to see if price can form some kind of resistance before I take my entry shot. 1702, because that is the previous 1 hour, around the 1 hour support here, and it's in line with my 61 to 78 feet. So I want it to pull up to the area before I'll take shots. If it bounces off the 38, I'm not touching it. I think I might not have my trade on GJ anymore today. Keeps, yeah, it's going like a train. Yep. I will cry though. I want to cry. Bruh. Best position, bruh. Yeah. The moment I entered, there was 0 drawdown. Fuck. Stupid. Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna write a big sign. Go away. Yeah, fuck off. Literally, man. I felt it, I felt myself staring at the chart. And then I continued staring and staring. Yeah. Bro, I shouldn't even, I don't even need to close it, I just need to walk away from the computer. Like, go out. Nah. Food no kick. I should have just gone out. Go to the gym earlier or something. This is called self-sabotage. You had a dream where you were in Singapore and all you did was eat. Bro, it's not a dream. That's my life every day. Yeah, man. Yeah, I went to cry. No, I saw Alexis thing. Hmm? No, it's Ribena. Not Ribena. Vitagen, Yakult. No, it's not. Wow, hungry. Ayam penyet. I think it depends where you are in the world, right? Certain countries value having a degree more than not having a degree. If you are, yeah, developing countries versus develop, yeah, no, develop versus developing, I think. Yeah, yeah, and your pay is lower. Yeah, anything laborious is always lower than you using your brain to work. That's what they. Yeah, yeah. That's true. Depends. Yeah, I think it's at least if you have the opportunity to study, just go. At least you have options. That's my view. If you have the piece of paper, right, even if you don't use your cert, at least you had a choice. Versus not having the cert, you have zero choice. Yeah. GU is done for me today, unless it retraces. Let's see where Go is. Oh, Go is rejecting. GJ, sorry. Traumatized already. Why I cannot trade GU? I want to trade GU. Smack my face. Nah. I mean, I'm up for the day. I don't really need to trade. Ooh, 4 hours about to close. Why? Does it have crumbs? From that day. Go the 4 hours also closing below the most recent support. So if we test the support, it might continue falling to 1685. Why did I reduce the time of YouTube to 2 hours? Because I didn't have much views after Raja came on, so there's no point. Nah, there's no point. If there's no views, why should I stay on? I'd rather focus on the Zoom people. No, didn't. Yeah, never. Cannot. Why y'all keep forcing me to say I love you? I didn't even say it. Wow, Misa really wants me to say it. Yeah. Scandal. No. What's that? Kalugurandaka. What does that mean? I cannot decipher that. 我爱我. Good try, Andy. No, you guys are making me say I love you in all the different languages. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. No lah. No, don't want. My mother told me not to say weird things. Where do I live? In Asia. I stream pretty long sometimes. No, my sleeping, so it's 5 p.m. now my time. I streamed last time when I had the longer streams, and then I burnt out after that because it was too long already. I closed the stream at like 11 p.m. my time. So last time, yeah, 11 to 12 a.m. even when I first started. Yeah, I streamed all the way from London open to London close. My god, what the hell, man. No, my name is not Pocketing Pips. Okay, let's see. 151, 908, right? Again, I'm saying this zone will smash. GG is going to 152. Let's say 152. Then it starts to come down. Yeah, actually, I went to research Twitch. Oh man, it's super confusing. Yeah, I'm in Asia, Victor. I cannot. I tried to put it there. Previously, I had access. Then I closed something, and then now I don't have access really. I don't know. They never give me. And when I click Tradingview stream, right? it says request sent, and then I cannot click already. Damn. Cause I closed something, then after that now they don't want me anymore. Do it. How long did I take to be profitable? Overall, I'm not, because I had very big losses previously, so I haven't covered those losses. Did I learn from Raja, or I was already a trader? I was already a trader. I already knew how to trade before that. I learned some sort of discipline from Raja in terms of taking fewer trades a day. Not his entries, but fewer trades a day. I'm not saying it. I'm only going to paste. No. No. This, I can't even say this. It's BHEB. My English brain is not understanding that. I cannot comprehend the alphabets. Baba black sheep. How long have we been in trading in my Zooms and streaming? Since when? Let's see. I think last year, November? September, yes. Since September. Fuck, your DP is damn scary. What's this woman doing now? What's she doing? Oh, it's the man now. It's like, what's she doing? What's she doing? What's she doing? Oh, it's the fat guy. Yeah. Lexi, I think once you feel fluish, right? Once you perspire, you feel a lot better. Or you feel feverish. Yeah. After you perspire, you feel better. Every time I have a fever, right, or I feel feverish, I'll make myself sweat. And then I'm fine. It's weird. Don't ask me. Oh my. What were you doing? Damn. Open on stream. Open on stream. And these CSI skills. Serious? It's it's Mesa's neighbor. Damn. Let's see. Gold is going down from the resistance of 1700 and the 50 feet. Bye bye gold. Oh shit, my table's going up. Wrong way. What do you like about the content here, Victor, compared to the other streams? Because I take very few trades, man. Maybe that's why I have a lot of time to answer people's questions properly. Huh? What, Andy? I think so. Why did I get the standard desk? Meaning? Standing desk? From this company. Why? Because I can. I'm joking. Because I sat down for too long. Oh, rude. Rude. It's adjustable, bruh. Yeah, because he said, why am I getting a stand desk? Because I'm short. Andy's so mean. Jai, I think every strategy works in their own way. It just has to fit your personality. So maybe you find that my entries make more sense because it fits your personality also. And it's a lot slower. That's why now I just spend the last, like what, 2 hours not taking a trade. I subscribe to the less is more model. I think the people in my Zoom, they are overall positive this month. Because they took very, very few trades. But the trades all went into profit. Overall, it's profitable, I think. Isn't 3 meters like a bus? I actually haven't really been taking trades live, sadly. As in, I haven't even managed to take anything live. How to take? There's nothing that fits my criteria. I call the trades but I don't take them. Can you hear the birds? Ooh, 4-hour candle close. Let's see. Wow, this is gonna go up. So the 4-hour broke this resistance, completely engulfed it, even the wicks. So I think this is going to go up to this area here for the previous weekly high around 152.550. Bruh, are you okay? I think you're still having fever. Where are you? How come I don't see you on the... Oh. Why? Did you break it? Your hands are somewhere else. 100%. This reminds me of the trade last week, I think. Or was it on Monday? Where the 1-hour candle was very big, then I didn't take the trade. And I waited for it to break the daily. I think it was Monday. This looks like the same kind of structure setting up again. Mr. Caps Lock. It was yesterday. Was it yesterday? I mean, if you are saying that it will reject, right, then should be a sell, right? But sell to where? You call entry but no stop loss, no TP. I also know how to take. No, the person said rejection from X price. Point? Lul. Yeah. 1700, 1702. I'm waiting. Come on. Give me something. Were you gonna sing a Britney Spears song? Yes. It sounded like it, bro. Oh. Chwando Tan. Why the person's name like that? Come, let's see who is this. Oh, damn. Whoa, guys. This person is the real winner. Guess his age. You already read it. Bro, this person looks younger than us. Damn. I don't know. How come, man? It's okay to point. Vampire. Eh? Wait, this guy is oh no, he's not. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, Jean. Bye bye, GG. Martin! Martin not around. Wow, Ali, that's totally hindsight. You took. He said, see, I told you it will reject. See, I also said 152. Who? What's the point of taking a small trade? Yeah, and I don't see 30 pips. Where? Please tell me. Where is 30 pips? 30 points maybe? No, I'm confused. Where is 30 pips? Yeah. He said it will reject from 908. That's why I drew up the line there just now. But there's no 30 pips. That's my question. And I will question because I want the rest to learn. If let's say there's profits to be made, right, we can all win together. But this one, I don't see a valid trade idea. Why? My question is, why would you short when the trend is bullish? If you trade the pullback, yes. Where are you going to target? Potentially here, but it might not go there because it is a pullback and it's a strong bullish trend. Yeah, Mr. T, I think it's points also. It's not pips. Because I measured this candle. This is the only bearish candle. Even if I measured to the lows, it is not 30 pips. Three pips. I think so. Oh, maybe. No, Max, I'm off on Friday and Monday. Because Friday is a bank holiday for the pound. US is open. There is NFP, so be careful. Monday is also a holiday. And Monday. Yeah. Yeah, but even if you take max 30 pips, right? My question is why would a pullback on such a strong bullish trend give you 30 pips? If you understand GJ, right? GJ gives you 30 pips in a strong trend. If it consolidates, it will give you a range of 15 to 20. 30 on a pullback. News must hit first, then it will give you that 30. So if you have that kind of range, you trade the pullback just based on the rejection. Not enough for me to take a trade. And not worth my money. I would rather take this bullish candle going up to 152 than to take the short. Because I'm riding the trend. That's all you got out from me, Andy. Really, Andy, that's all you got from me? Wow. Ali, you don't get the point. I'm not talking about... Like, I'm not harping on the number of pips. You can take 10, you can take 5. I don't really care. The point is, why are you fighting the trend? Why are you... Two questions. Why are you fighting the trend? Why are you calling a top? Like, isn't it more risky that way? That's the question. Oh, you do trade reversals only. Okay. If that's your strategy, then I hope it works for you. I think you trade reversal plus pullback maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It is a different strategy. That's why he can't share the thing. But that's the thing, because I'm not saying you have to trade like me. I never once said that. It's just that if I want to understand why you took the trade, right? Because if I'm wondering, there will be other people wondering also. So the only reason why I'm asking is because of others learning. That's about it. I haven't entered anything, Calvin. My entry was way earlier. I closed it. I'm waiting for an entry. Counter trend trader. Yeah, seems like it. I'm a trend. I follow the trend. So opposites. Not wrong. Just gotta manage your risk. I think GJ is gonna range for now. The bullish candle closed for a higher low above the previous daily high, but it didn't break the body. Range. Eh? Bruh. Oh. Gold doesn't like 1700. It keeps rejecting. What company is it again? BT? Anything that starts with a B and sounds like a P sucks. I also heard one. I also thought I heard wife. He went Wi-Fi. The yeah. I think it's because his internet is slow. That's why he got slow too. Is it your router, Andy? Maybe. Maybe the router is spoiled, that's why. Damn. Maybe you reach your limit. You watch too many videos early in the morning. Oh. 1680. Weekly support on Go. It might though. 1670. Yeah, I'm looking at the weekly. It bounced. This was the first resistance, then it became support after that. Then it came down and tapped onto it and then pushed up from there. It could come to fill the wick. Boom. Andy has a question because he raised his hand. How to enter lah? Cannot enter. Cannot enter longs. Andy is still holding, right? Your trade. Oh wait, no. It closed at BE, right? Damn, GJ left us. It's okay. Today is Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Tuesday. The other time, I'm trying to remember what Edward showed us. Like just for fun. Where's that link? Yeah, the COT one. Was it long or short? Heading into the month end. Oh, okay. This one, yes. I'm trying. Remember that time we were discussing this? Towards the month end, I remember he said the longs were increasing. And they were dumping their shorts. Hence. Yeah, Edward, yeah. Like 2 weeks ago, I think on Friday we were talking about it. Yeah. And then you see GJ just flying. Oh, Andy, can you imagine if you were in your original trade? Damn, man. Bruh. Monster trade. Shit. Even if you trip the stop loss, we will still have gotten stop, right? Or did you close it on your own? Like, not talking about yesterday's trade or Friday's trade. Friday you would have hit your stop loss, right? Because you put it at the wrong place. But the previous one, if you trailed it, I don't think you will hit. Or it might have, because you would have trailed the next trade. Oh, okay. I remember here, you bought from near the bottom here. The monster also. All your trades were monster, man. Share the monster, please. I'm gonna buy you a bell. So when you enter, you go ting! Coffee? Okay. You don't have ayam penyet in the UK. Oh. Eh? No. Restaurant? So weird. Like the market is like the market is totally off. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Then they still charge so much. Well, okay, imagine Indonesian maid go there. Oh, how to understand each other. It's like Cantonese and Bahasa. Yeah, precisely. It's break time then. GG and Go are doing nothing. Yeah. YouTube, I'm gonna go off. Take a break before your next stream. Don't overtrade, please. There's nothing now. Price action is trash. GJ is ranging. I will see you all tomorrow. Ouch. Bye bye. Yeah, so on Go, I'm waiting for some kind of strong rejection closing below this support at least, or this support, before I consider the shorts down to 16. So my target is, I'm looking at 1685 if I short it. So it's respecting the 1700 daily support previously held on the left. So if you look this area, not the daily, this one, so it's respecting this area. So we test, respect this area, continue down to fill this area here. On GJ, it has moved a lot actually today. Since Asia, this is already 100 pips, so it could be a slow New York session. Trade carefully, it's already at a high. I would rather let it pull back first, so I'm looking at pullback around 151,600 area. So this previous area here, pull back to this area, then I'll look for buys. Other than that, I'm not touching it. I'm not trading the pullback either because that's risky, because this is a very strong bullish trend. Okay, right, farewell. Yeah, do it. Chanel. why you type him out? He's so nice. You need to time the other person out. Quick, faster, Andy. Oh, you no more? Not timing out anymore? Okay. Huh? No, not that one. This one. Not that one. You got it wrong.